Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to this session about. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session, to this training on strategy, bonds, and compound interest. We will be discussing very important information that will help you know how to enhance your results within the company. And for that, today we are joined by none other than Juan Manuel Jimenez, an excellent leader who has dedicated himself to growing this community, bringing this opportunity to many people. And today he will teach us how he is doing it and what results he is also achieving. Good evening, Juan Manuel. How are you?
A special greeting to all the people who are listening to us and watching us at this moment. Thank you very much for being super connected. Thank you, Jesse, for being here as well. Today we are going to talk about how you can make the most out of this great company. Do you think there is a possibility to generate a little more? And not even by perhaps using a bad strategy? None of that. By using the tools that have been mathematically created, you can build something huge, something enormous. But today we are going to teach you, not without first mentioning and showing you how you can start generating these results. Please write to me there in the chat. Write to me there if you are ready, if you are prepared, if you want things to happen in your life. This training is for you. If you understand the strategy, the mathematics of the business, you can earn much more than what a normal person would say, I'm going to participate. Write to me in the chat. While you write to me in the chat, I'm going to tell you a little story. A person wanted to eat an egg with bacon, right? They wanted to eat an egg with bacon. And there are two animals related to this dish, right? One is the pig and the other is the chicken, right? The waiter asks, which of these two animals do you think was committed and which one was involved? Yes, one was committed and the other was involved. So, which of those do you think was involved? He says, no, well, the chicken was involved, right? Exactly. The chicken was the one that got involved because it made a little effort, peck, and laid the egg and continued dancing and enjoying. But the other had to give its life for the bacon to be made. So, what's the point? Eating an egg with salt is not the same as eating an egg with bacon. Do we agree? Therefore, it costs more. Therefore, it tastes better. It gives a better experience, right? I mean, do you understand the context I'm giving you right now? Well, that's exactly how this is. If you pay the price by training yourself, educating yourself, understanding like in this training, which I appreciate, I acknowledge, I congratulate you, because with this responsibility, that's how your results will be, right? Because the way you do one thing, you do them all. So, as you commit to this, then very likely your life will have great results. So I congratulate you, I acknowledge you for that. Write to me in the chat. Excellent, that's it. From 1 to 10, how much are you liking it? Now, what I just said, did you find the conference truly valuable? Exactly. 7, very good. 8, very good. But just a moment, because we're going to start and you'll see what the topic is. Then you'll tell me 20, 10, perfect. Very good, very good. So Jesse, how about we start first? Before serving the main course, speaking of food, yes, before serving the main course, we start with the appetizer, right? The appetizer, and what is the appetizer? Getting to know the bonds, understanding them. If you understand them, I assure you that you can derive much more benefit. So Jesse, could you share the presentation, please? All right, well, let me tell you, at this very moment, right away, very good, very good. So let's understand the compensation plan. Don't go, Jesse, don't go. I'm going to keep you here on standby so we can do evaluations as we go. Let's move it along. Let's move it along. Please pass it. Pass it there, compensation plan. This is the career plan. Very well. And now, what you need to know and understand is this specifically. Of course, we can share it with you without any problem, We are going to share it. In fact, we will leave it on a site so you can download it. We will tell you how that works shortly. Well, first understand. Everyone already knows. $50 to activate. Pay attention to this. What happens, Jesse, if, for example, I enroll you? You deposit $1,000 or 500 or 100 or whatever, but I haven't made any deposit in my account? Do I earn the bonus? What do you think?
No. I mean, it's a requirement to have at least the minimum $50. I mean, when you make a deposit, when you activate your account, you earn the right to everything else. If you don't activate your account, then you don't have any investment returns or commissions or absolutely anything.
And what happens with that bonus? What happens with that bonus, Jesse?
It goes to the company's capitalization. It's lost.
Imagine, you don't earn it on the top day, right? I mean, it goes directly to capitalization. We've had cases like that happen to us, right? And there's no exception. If you don't have it because of one person, imagine this, yes. And a person enrolled someone with $5,000. The bonus was $250. And guess what happened with that bonus? And you know why? Because the person didn't buy. They said, you know what they said? They said, no, with what I earn there, I'll buy my position. And guess what happened? That bonus goes to the company and only $50, and it was already okay. But well, let's get to the good part. 8% profit, a 12-month contract, which means the minimum capital is 12 months. The capital is within the company for at least 12 months because they need it for operations, they need it for mining, for all this liquidity provider stuff, betting houses, virtual casinos. All this is needed to be able to function, okay? However, I want to tell you that withdrawals start from a minimum of $30 and on the 15th and the 30th, meaning if I have had profits throughout the month and I don't withdraw on the 30th, what happens, Jesse? What happens if I don't withdraw on the 30th and I need the money that's there? What do I have to do? Wait until the next 15th when I can make the withdrawal.
Exactly. Only those days. It has to be those days no matter what. If you miss the date, you can't process the withdrawal. You have to wait until the next date.
That's right. Very good. Happiness to all the people who are connected here. Let's go to the next one. Jesse, let's go to the next one, okay? Thanks to your sales, you can earn from 5 to 20%. This will increase later on. 5%. These are the 5 good ones. Note that we are not mentioning the EIB auto bonus. Here, we are not mentioning that bonus because it is a special bonus, okay? It's a special bonus for which we have made an exclusive presentation so you can understand it. But in the end, we can show you a little bit. We are missing the NEVA auto, okay? Direct bonus, differential, awards, matching bonus, and the last one is the business pack. Let's move forward. So, Jesse, how about I explain one and you explain the other? All right, I'll go with the direct bonus. So direct bonus, you earn a minimum of 5% on all investments, and the only requirement is $50. Let's move forward. As you increase the volume of capital, let's move forward. Jesse, you earn a higher percentage. So there it shows the little table. When you have $1,000, you earn 5.5. When you have 2,500, not in your account. Be careful with that because someone told me, they said, Juan, I put 5,000 in my account, so now I earn 6.5 from those I refer. No. When you complete 5,000 in volume with your referrals, your percentage increases. But if you put the 5,000 in your account, you continue earning 5% because it's your investment. Are you following me? Only in direct investments, that is direct or indirect. And this goes up to 30 million. Up to Saktawak rank 30. We are already at rank 8. Almost 9 already. We are very close to 8. We just need a little bit, a tiny bit flirting. With 8, almost there. That's it. Flirting. It's like it's very flirtatious, right, Jesse? And at 9, $100,000 and that's it. We're going to earn 9.5. Go ahead, Jesse, with the next one. This is super easy. Now, here's an example, right? So, there it is. Ana put in $100. She directly puts $5. Manuel, $525. Luis at $1,050, $80. Super easy, super simple. How often can those bonuses be withdrawn, Jesse?
Those bonds can be withdrawn at any time. The withdrawal can be at any time. So look, for example, here they only invested $50, and with 3 guests, they already recovered it and have more.
And they got more. How long does it take more or less from the moment I make the withdrawal to when it comes out?
Maximum 5 days.
Maximum 5 days. But on average, how long has it taken more or less? How long has it taken?
It's very variable because in the back office, it says 5 days when one requests a withdrawal, but For example, the first time I made a withdrawal, it took me 5 days. Then the next day it was already there. Then it was 3. So it's not necessarily 5 days. The 5 days, it can arrive any day.
Okay, perfect. Great. Let's move forward.
All right.
All right. Tell us about this, Jessie.
I'll tell you. The differential bonus is where you have the option to earn the difference between your direct bonus and the direct bonus of your referrals, meaning what your referrals earn, and from there downwards, meaning they don't have to be your direct referrals either. So let's give an example. Here, Juan is rank 6, which means that as a rank 6, he has an 8% commission, right? And his referral, Anna, is rank 0, meaning she has a 5% commission. So Anna also has Maria as a referral, who activates with $1,000 within the company.
In other words, she made a digital license for $1,000.
Exactly. She made an investment of $1,000. So this immediately generates a direct bonus of $50, right? Which is the 5% for Anna. But it turns out that because Juan is rank 6 and has 8%, but since 5% has already been distributed, there are 3% left, which are assigned to Juan. So they might say, for example, no, well, then it benefits me if everyone in my first line is low and only I grow to have more. No, because what happens? As you see, you can't grow if they don't grow. So as they earn more, you will also generate a higher income. So it's not about staying with the idea that only I can be in a high rank, right? That's very important.
I understand. So the difference earned between 5 and 8 is $30 were earned. Perfect. So having about 100 like that, imagine about 100 without doing anything.
Because the sale is essentially made by the first line person.
That's where you find good leaders like those connected here, active people who want to make things happen. And in the same way, we help each other. Collaborative economy.
Exactly.
Great. Well, let's move on to the next one. Because
this one is great. Besides the fact that this one can be earned from the beginning. That is, as soon as you reach rank 1 and your referrals are rank 0, from there you are already generating the differential bonus. There is no minimum rank to start earning it. In other words, the minimum is 1 because that's where a difference between these bonuses begins to exist. Look here. From 5 to 5.5.
I mean, I can familiarize you. You started with $1,000. I've already moved up to 5.5. The next one starts paying me.
Exactly. You just already
start generating an income of 5.5. Exactly. Excellent. Very well. Let's move forward. Okay. The awards. Well, this is really cool. Every time you complete a volume of capital among your referrals, you receive a bonus, and that bonus is paid at 13.8% monthly, which is practically in 7. Thank you. To be more exact, in 7.2 months, which comes to be like 7 months and a week. You have that bonus back. Let's take an example. Let's go to the table to take a look. Look. Let's go to the table and to the table. There. So, there. Right. Perfect. For example, you made sales of 5,000, rank 3, it makes you rank 3, right? The minimum it requires from you, which is the requirement, is a personal deposit of $125. Yes, to be able to earn that minimum, and you earn the 250 bonus. So what happens? That the $125 you deposited, well, they pay you 8% on it. You earn $10, and the bonus is paid at 13.8, $34. There you are already making $44. I personally put in 50 with the profits generated from the 5,000 volume. I made another deposit of $75. From 75, I completed the 125 and they gave me the 250 bonus. That's how it was. And in rank 5, when you already complete 10,000, it's $500. And in rank 6, it's $1,000. I personally am already in rank 7. My wife is already in rank 6, and 7. And we are about to reach the other bonuses. I personally have already earned 3,750 and my wife has earned 1,750 in bonuses. So that's how it is. Personally, I'm receiving about 3,750 times 13.8, 517. And Ana Maria is receiving 13.8, 2A41. So between one thing and another, since the accounts are the same and we all pay equally, it's $748. What do you think? That's how this works. $748. Now we already want the next one, the one for 9. I'm heading for that one. What happens there in that additional? What does that additional refer to? And that, for example, in the 9, where I see 2 other little boxes there, Jessie, what's happening there?
Well, starting from the 9, what happens is that you have to begin meeting other requirements. And among those is that your first line directs, meaning the people you bring in directly, must collectively deposit $20,000. And additionally, you must have one person from the team at rank 7 and 2 people from the team at rank 6. If you don't have this, they won't give you the next volume.
Volume of 2,500. In one line, I have to have a volume of 20,000.
In the first line.
No. In my directs. In your directs. I have to have 20,000. Okay. And I have to have one person at rank 7, meaning they have 50,000 in volume, and 2 who have 25,000. I'm going to stump you with this question. That is to say, those. The first person of the rank, which says there, 1P, 7R, and 2P, can they be in the same line or can they be different?
Well, I would believe they are from the team because they don't specify that it has to be from a certain line. Here they are only specifying the first line deposit. The others, no. So it's within the team. In general, within the team.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm not sure because no one has told me that specifically. But from everything we've studied translated, they also haven't told us it has to be from one or the other. It only says one person and 2 people from the other rank.
2 people in rank 6. All right. I'll leave that as homework for you. I'll leave it as homework for you. The goal. Rank 30. Rank 30. 30 million. 30 million in sales. Make 30 million in sales. And they give us a nice bonus of 3 million dollars. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. We need to have 18 leaders. Strong ones. Solid ones. Why? Because look, it says 4 people. Let's look at rank 30. 4 people in rank 26. 5 people in rank 24. 4 people in rank 21. And 5 people in rank 18. If what you're saying makes sense, Jesse, it's 5 people in rank 18. They qualified, that's it. Okay, very well. What is the goal? I already told the founder of the company, I need that to reach rank 100. Because 30 million is not going to be enough for everything we are going to build. How are we going to be there, guys? How are we going to be there? How about the information we are providing? Clear, a training, so you can go to sleep and start this week with everything. Go all in, full throttle for what's coming. And the main course and dessert that we are going to give you at the end, it's going to blow your mind, right, Jesse? No. What we have prepared for the end. No.
And besides, it's a very good tool for people who really want to do the full business.
Let's go all in. Let's move to the next rank, my dear Jesse.
Well, this would be the example, right, of what we had been discussing.
Okay, I already said it. 250, which comes, it puts it in your pocket when you already earn 13.8, multiply by 7, and there you get the 250. But in all this, Jesse, we are making some really comprehensive videos. Now show us how these videos are turning out, because everything I'm telling you right now is explained in detail, in just 5 minutes. Let's move forward. We'll show them now, Jesse.
All right, okay. So let's move forward. Well, the next one is the matching bonus. This is a bonus given starting from rank 6, and it's a percentage of the team's bonuses, which can be between 10 and 23%, depending on the rank you have. Ready? So we say that they start at rank 6 with 10%. To have rank 6, you must have 25,000 in sales. Ready? And it keeps increasing successively from rank to rank until reaching 23. Ready? With 30 million billed in sales. For example, we have that Juan has already reached rank 6, right? And Ana is part of his team. So it turns out that Floridica needs to be updated. So, Anna received $1,000 in bonuses for direct sales. Ready? What does that mean? These $1,000, 10% correspond to 100. What would Juan earn as a matching bonus for that period?
Super. Clear, right? It's clear. I mean, from what my live streams earn, if they earned around $10,000 in bonuses, right? In bonuses, whatever bonuses they receive, well, good. Whatever bonuses they receive, right? Whatever bonuses they receive, they automatically earn 10%, okay? Automatically. I would like to show you live and direct that part. Look, Jesse, how it's been going for me here, so you can see how this is. Interesting. Look at this.
Should I stop sharing?
No. We need to share. From matching bonus, look. $50 from matching bonus. How? Do you see it? Automatically. From what my direct referrals have earned. Now, that's it. I've already received $50. Let's stop there to delve deeper. That's where the bonuses are already reflected, okay? Look, I've already received $89 here. I honestly haven't done anything at all today. This conference is on a Sunday, family day, please. But look, here we are in front of you. Let's move forward. Go to the next one.
Ready. So the next one. Would be the business pack.
Perfect. I'll explain it. Perfect. Don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry. Well, guys, the business pack is the opportunity to earn 1% more on the direct bonus. Meaning, not starting with 5%, but 6%. Go to the next one. And among its investments. Not earning 8%, but earning at least 9%. Besides having other benefits, if we look at it from a strategic mathematical perspective, this is the most valuable aspect of this business pack. What needs to be done? Purchase the business pack license. It costs $1,000. What's interesting about those $1,000? Out of those $1,000, $500 opens a $500 plan for you, a $500 license, and pays you at 9%. Which means it pays you $45 for those $500 after 12 months. You get $540. So, the part that goes to the compensation plan is recovered with the profits generated by the $500 plan. Why? Because that business pack generates a commission. When you buy the $1,000 plan or sell a $1,000 plan and you have the business pack, you earn a direct 20% commission. Out of the $1,500 goes to the compensation plan. From there, the $200 that is paid to you comes out. But additionally, it pays you 6%. Why 6%? $30. Why? Because it's 6% of the $500 license that was created. Okay, let's move forward. Let's delve a little deeper into this. This plan pays you at 4 levels. This is the only plan that pays you. Referral plan for 4 levels. In the direct line, you earn 20% at $200. In the second line, it pays you 10% at $100. The third line, $50. And the fourth line, $50. So there you already have $400 gone. How did you see it? Let's move forward. And it brings exclusive events, right? Not just events, but events. Access to cards in big global premium versions of all products. In other words, it has everything. And it has personalized conferences with the company owners. What happens if you start achieving the following? If you are a business pack, you have the business package and you duplicate that in your team. 5 people who have either 1, 5, or 3, whatever it may be. But let's do the example with 5 who have $1,000. What happens? Let's move forward. Let's look at the bonuses this program has. Very simple. If you enroll 5 people with the business package, you will have the possibility of earning 20%. 20% for 5, $200 for 5 gives $1,000. Additionally, if you achieve this in the first month, you will earn an extra $150. And additionally, since each plan will create a digital license of $500, you will earn 6% for the first 2 when you complete 1,500 and 500. But since you already completed 1,000, then it increases by 1.5. This means that for the other 3, you will earn 6.5. 500 times 3 times 6.5 is what you will earn in total. 150, 157 for a total of 1307. 1307.5 USDT, just like that. Look, like this. Directly, okay, let's move forward. What happens if you repeat this exercise and teach your team to do the same? Those 5 you mentioned, to do the same. What happens to you? What happens to you? Let's go to the next one. Look at what will happen to you. Look at what will happen to you. You will earn a commission for sales from the second line. Do you remember the bonus? Do you remember? 10% or $100 from $2,500. You will earn a differential bonus because remember that you have already moved up in rank. You have already moved up in rank because with just those 5, you have already made $2,500. You no longer earn 6, but you earn 7. That 1% is differential because they won't earn it first. They are just starting. You earn 1% of 500, which corresponds to each business pack for 25, giving $125. And besides, you collect 2 bonuses, the 5,000 bonus and the 10,000 bonus, which are 250 and 500, totaling 750. In total, 3,075. $1,375 that have been collected from all these earnings. Huh? How does what I just told you sound? Huh? What do you think? Great. Tremendous, right? Let's move forward. Excellent. Yes. No, yes, no, we are not going to show the tool. Well, wait a moment. This very thing, let me share. We have done this very thing in video so that you can use it quickly. Yes, look, we already have it in Russian. Thank you. We have it in English and Spanish, the one about the bonuses. Let's see how I sound in Russian. Let's see how I sound in Russian. Yes, for all the people, for all the lovely people of Russia. Let's see how we look, how we sound in Russian. It's already in Russian. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Juan Manuel. DJ and the marketing director have it. They have it in Russian, they have it in other languages, but we care about the important language, right? The language that would come. Here's one that says what NV Global is, right? Here is one that says what NV Global is. But you go to the main page, right? And you go to this part that says NV Global Company, and here you find it directly. Look, what is NV Global? In 3 minutes, we explain it to you, and in 6 minutes, we get everything I explained to you except for the business pack, which is a big one, right, Jesse? A great video just about the business pack, because it needs special attention. But the rest, you have all the bonuses except for the Neva Auto bonus. The Neva Auto one is very simple. I'll explain it to you quickly here. If you see this button here, which says Neva Auto, look here, Neva Auto. You click there, and a minimum plan of $3,000 opens up. If I open it from here, it won't let me see because it will show that it says a minimum of $3,000. How does it work? If you buy a car, if you want to buy a car for $6,000, you put $3,000 into this plan and it pays you 16%, 16.5%. Monthly, 16.5% monthly. After 6 months, you have $3,000 more. You withdraw the total. You have 6,000 doubled because you only put in 3,000. With the 6, you rent it with all the tools available at Big Global, $6,000. You buy the car and make a blessed video showing the brand and how not to do it if you just bought the car at a 50% discount. That's it. That's all. And you make a video like the one Hildar made. I love that video. What did you think of the video Hildar made? my dear Jessie?
I thought it was indeed absolutely phenomenal, really quite an impressive testimony.
From Neva Auton, look, 1, 2, 3, and we need to make more videos because all these testimonies are in Russia, because remember, the company started there. But for Latin America, for the United States, for Africa, for the Asian continent, this opportunity is already open. How about that?
I want to express my enormous gratitude to the company NV Global, and it's a good secret of ascent. The incredible opportunity I received thanks to the car program. Thanks to the company NV Global, I became the owner of a car in the shortest possible time and under super blessed conditions. NV Global really knows what it's doing. Everything is clear, transparent, and with support at every stage. If you have also been trying in a raffle for a long time, stop proposing it, don't waste time. With this program, everything is real, and before I leave, I want to thank the company's director, Alihan Murdalo. You are a true leader with a capital L. You inspire with your example, and not only create a business, but you build the future. From the bottom of my heart, I wish NV Global prosperity, large-scale growth, inspired partners, and new victories worldwide. May every person who becomes part of this team feel the strength, support, and true opportunity to change their life.
A car like that, Jessie? I want one. Which car do you want? Any car. Anna Maria wants a yellow Hummer. I already found out. It costs 150,000. No, $120,000. $125,000? I put down 62,500. I wait 6 months and it comes out to $62,000. A truck worth 125, which is also a taste for expensive things, right? Expensive taste. Jessie, which one do you want?
Which one do you want? No, look, I haven't thought about that. But you have a load? Yes, yes. I manage with my face? Yes.
Well, super. Well, blessed, but there are people who aren't. So that's the opportunity that's offered. Okay, well, very good. Tell us a little about this. And I want you to pay attention. With this, we are wrapping up, folks. Pay close attention to this, because this is a tool that we are going to duplicate for you, that we are going to highlight so you can use it, okay? Pay close attention. Jessie is going to explain it to you as if she were explaining it to her little child, right? So you can understand it in detail, okay? Jessie, go ahead with everything.
Ready. So let's start from the fact that we have a person who wants to activate with $1,000, okay? So we know that the monthly profit is 8% normally. If we divide this by the days of the month, we will have a daily profit of 0.27%. Okay? So the intention of doing this is to know what would happen if we did compound interest. Both monthly, meaning reinvesting profits every month, or if it is done every time it reaches $50. Okay? So doing it monthly would imply making 12 reinvestments, right? 1 for each month.
Wait. I mean, when in the profits I complete $50, I can buy a plan immediately. I completed $50 that I earned passively because they pay me the 0.27 you mentioned. I complete that and buy the plan. You're saying that, I buy a plan every time I reach $50, correct?
Exactly, yes, because it is not done automatically. It is something that must be done manually, okay?
And the other example is with the $80 that I receive monthly.
So at the end of the month, instead of withdrawing, you log into the portal to activate a new plan with the profits, right?
Okay.
So if we talk like this, right, then reinvesting the profits every month would mean 12 deposits we would make, right? But if we do it every time we have $50, we would be talking not about months, but about cycles. Every time we complete the $50, it would be, it would take us 19 days to have the first $50 ready. So in that case, it would be 19 cycles for where I will be activating the $50 ready to do compound interest. So what happens? If a person invests them in, they spend a year doing this exercise of reinvesting their profits. So after a year, the person withdraws the $1,000 they invested, right? They take it out. It's already out of risk. And after the year, they start not to withdraw, to reinvest. They no longer reinvest, but they start to withdraw. So after the month, after the year, they start to withdraw the profit from what was activated in the first month, plus the plans that are activated first, so that after 2 years, that is, the money works for 2 years. 1 year in which you are constantly reinvesting it to generate compound interest. And after the first year, you only focus on withdrawing profits. And after 2 years, you would have a total of $2,238.
Let me see if I understood, Jessie, because I got lost and I got lost.
Let's see.
No, calm down. Let's see. I make an investment of $1,000. I start earning 8%, $80. Instead of withdrawing them, every month I buy a license for $80. The other I make for $86. Does the system allow me to invest $86.4? I mean, does it allow me to invest $93?
Yes, 93.
Without any problem. I mean, I can invest 100.8, 108, 117. Perfect. Okay, after 12 months, what happens after 12 months? I already have an investment of $2,331. I withdraw the 1,000, that is the first ones I place. I have 1,331 left, and from that moment on, month by month, I withdraw 106, point out month 13, $100, 93, 85, 77, 69, until it's finished. And I already have how much? 2,038, 1,238 after the year. After 2 years, I take out. Thank you. My plan of $1,000 recovering the capital in 1 year, I get 2 to 23% in 2 years. Okay, good. Not bad. It's good. It's good. Now, what happens if instead of investing every month, I invest whenever I can invest, which is $50. The minimum is 50. So it's more or less like every 20 days. What happens to me?
Well, obviously, you will have to do the process more frequently, right? It's no longer every month, but approximately every 19 days, you have to go in and do the process. So after the year, you will no longer have 2,200, but 2,591.
Well, those are 2 years, right?
2 years. That's right. The first year you are reinvesting. The second year you are just collecting.
Cycle 20, go back to cycle 20. Let's see. Up to cycle 20. Okay, 2557. That means I went from 1,000 to 2557. There I withdraw my 1,000. All right, there I withdraw my 1,000. From then on, I start withdrawing 78, 76, 73, 70, 67.
Here we withdraw 78 plus the capital from the first plan that was activated.
So I withdraw 78.
Exactly. Then the profits plus the second plan that is already maturing, they mature. And then they return it to you. And you withdraw from the plan plus the profit, it generates the remaining balance. Until now, that's everything.
And that's going to earn me. What's the difference? If I do it like this, then I do the other one. $671 more, right?
Exactly.
Let's see, it works. We're talking about a 67% return on the base capital I invested and that I recover in the first year. It works.
Compared to doing nothing and just having it for 2 years, the same $1,000. Well, look, if you do nothing and leave the same $1,000 for 2 years, you would have 1,920. But after 2 years doing the exercise, it would be 2,591.
Phenomenal. Now, this is without the business pack license, which allows me to earn 1% more, right?
Yes, that's right.
What happens with the business pack license? What would happen in that case?
Well, when you have the business pack license, what was previously $2,500, here $2,591, essentially, in essence, becomes 296.
Wow, it changes. Oh, it changes. 2,591 minus 2,896, $305 more. It adds up for me, right? More or less. Yes, more or less.
It's more.
Okay. And in the other case, I also earn more, right? Instead of withdrawing 2,500, I withdraw 2,786, 1,786, 200, $276 more. Great. Well, Jesse, how can I get this tool? Can I change? Can I set it to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000? Is there any way to get this tool? How are we going to have it? How are we going to think about talking to her?
We are working on a Google site where you will be able to view it, see different results, and it will have the option for you to download it so you can manipulate it. Ready?
Super. I mean, we're going to have a site where we have this one, which cannot be manipulated, but there is one that can, which would be the monthly compound interest, right? Why this about the cycles? Can it be manipulated? What's happening?
Because when the capital is larger, the cycles are shorter, right? Because it takes less time to generate the $50. So here, it won't be 42 cycles. If you have more capital, then I don't know, 50, 60, 70. So it can't be formulated there, like by cells.
I mean, with $1,000 every 20 days, I would be buying a $50 license, but with 2,000 every 10 days. So with 4,000 every five, right? Sure. Let's see, with $4,000, earning to the point, 27%. Percent is 10 every 5 days. You earn more. I think you earn much more, Jesse. You should earn more because as I have the money working, not only because of the capital, but because I am buying the plan. Every 5 days, no longer every 20, but every 5. I mean, it becomes, you don't have a way to make a quick example there, right?
No, not anymore, no.
But we will have it. We will have the one for 1,000, the one for 2,000, the one for 5,000, the one for 8,000, the one for 10,000, so that you can see how extremely interesting. What you just explained to us is, Jesse, to finish. We're done, right? We finished this tool. Yes, sir. Great. Gentlemen, strategy, bonuses, and what else were we going to explain today, Jesse?
Strategy, bonuses, and compensation plan, right? Compensation plan, strategy, and compound interest. Compound interest, yes, the strategy.
Look, the best strategy you can do is to duplicate this business. That's the best thing you can do along with my wife. We have duplicated the business and this is what has happened to us. Look, I already have here, see, so you realize that, I mean, I show you. This is not to tell you, but to show you that it is possible to earn, okay? Look, here in Finance Balance, I've already earned $200. This week went phenomenally for me, but because I claimed these bonuses, look, I claimed these bonuses here, right? 2,500, 250, 2,500, 250. Doing the work, duplicating, giving, sharing with people. In this account, I really invested $1,000, but I've already received $200. The last withdrawal, so you can see how long it takes me, earn me those $200. The last withdrawal, I was doing it. Here it shows. I made that withdrawal, it was $78. On the 24th, don't mess with me. The 24th. The 24th, $78, yes. And I already have $200 to collect. 3 days, $197. Of course, because my account already has, at this moment, it has $4,750. It has the 1,000 that I put in plus what I earned, $3,750. $4,750. The $3,750 is paid to me at 13%, $500. And the 1,000 is paid to me at 8%, $80. And I make $580. Blessed God. Blessed God. And my wife is already doing she has already about 2,000 more or less, more or less about $300, $800. Not bad, but it's not enough. We have to exploit that plan fully. And the best thing I can tell you right now is that we are just getting started. Yes, It has been in Russia for 16 months, but it hasn't been in Latin America at all. I started 45 days ago, and it's related to 304 people with the whole team, obviously, with all the leaders. We are going to hold an event on May 17th. You have to register. Jesse, we are going to close with this. We are going to close with this. You have to register for the event, and you cannot miss it for any reason. People with excellent leaders are going to attend. People who earn $30,000, $40,000, and $80,000 monthly in this business. Pay attention to what I'm going to say. The founder of the company will be there, showing in detail how everything works, addressing what concerns people the most. One of the most unprecedented events is about to begin. If you do this, if you do that, well, on May 17th, limited capacity. Jesse, the link, let's share the link. Let's share the link right now, please, so they can have it. What I'm telling you right now is the information. Here, our rank 6. Rank 6, ma'am. So that you can address Ana Maria, tell her my. Rank 6, they say, rank 6, Ana Maria.
Hello from NV Global. I want to extend a very special invitation to you for an international training in the city of Bogota this May 17th. It will be a unique event. We will be with the founders of the company who will join us directly from the Republic of Chechnya. We will be alongside leaders and teams from Russia, Paraguay, Germany, and the Philippines. Everyone will be there to share their testimonies, experiences, and results that are currently impacting the world. Additionally, we will have the participation of our digital products director who will give us an inside look how this wonderful company works. Yes, you will be able to ask everything, even those personal doubts that prevent you from taking the next step. The tricks are limited and are aimed at people who see the digital environment as a true opportunity for corporate and global expansion. And pay attention, because the best part of all this is that if you meet the goal for the training, you will be from June 10th to 15th at our training summit in Antalya, Turkey. Get ready. A paradise for personal and business growth, filled with knowledge, mentorship, and connection with leaders who are already achieving extraordinary results. Join us to experience this unique opportunity. We look forward to seeing you.
Hello, friend. Hello, friend. And after the event that we are going to experience on May 17th directly in Bogota, Colombia, as a pioneering country of opening in LATAM, we are heading to the company's official event in Antalya, Turkey. What you are seeing right now is the official office from where I am speaking to you at this moment in Antalya, Turkey. The inauguration of the office that was opened and made available for everyone, for the leaders, for the corporate department, for the financial department, for everyone directly celebrating this company. Look at this, gentlemen, the event we prepared. There is Mr. Alejandro. He is the one in white. He is facing everyone saying, here we are going to go all out. We are going to make these things happen. We are going to start with everything C. I am going to show you the event that you cannot miss, because about to start one of the most impressive events in the world of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and Web3. And it's here in Antalya, Turkey. From June 10th to 15th, we will be sharing highly valuable information. Alongside experts, alongside people who are already achieving results and are improving their quality of life in an impressive way. Now, it's not just going to be conferences where you'll have to spend all day taking notes. No, the idea is that in an experiential way, you can learn and have the means to use all the products that NV Global offers, so you can start improving the economy of your country and your family's economy. Of course, you will have immersive training in sales, in network marketing. You will learn to persuade and acquire all the necessary skills so that truly you start achieving those great results. You will close high-impact deals and have the confidence you need to make the impact you're seeking on those who want an opportunity, and you are the source for that opportunity to become a reality with the necessary tool and the key. In this case, NV Global. You will also discover how artificial intelligence becomes the tool you need to grow faster and with less effort. And for the first time, you will have access to very sensitive, strategic, and exclusive information. We will close this experience with an unforgettable gala, where we will celebrate those who are already making their mark in NV Global. Those who have decided not to wait but to move forward with faith, action, and mission. This training is not for everyone. It's for those who are ready to make history. See you in Antalya, Turkey. Prepare to elevate your vision, your faith, your results, and of course, be part of this great NV Global family. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Please, superpower girls, let's share all the social networks, the YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything so they can follow us, please. And don't miss out on all the tools we have developed. Jesse, to finish, what do we have this week? What do we have this week for people to keep learning, keep training, and continue seeing the great opportunity we have in our hands?
Well, Juan, this week we have training sessions on BITNEVEX, on EKI, NV. We have reinforcements on everything we just talked about today. We have reinforcement on the compensation plan, reinforcement on the business pack, and we will also be talking about the tool that NV has for holding meetings, because very soon we will no longer be using Zoom. Instead, we will be migrating to MB Team. So that's the agenda for this week. Tomorrow morning, it will be shared across all groups, so stay tuned. All right, training sessions at 7 p.m., business presentations at 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. So you can schedule yourselves.
Don't miss it, guys, as all the leaders are getting activated so you can understand. All you have to do is invite people. Invite them, and we will connect them and present the opportunity to them. Guys, thank you truly for taking the time to be connected to this excellent presentation. Let's get started. Those clear numbers. Today, Sunday, with clarity, you go and say, I already have the tool. I already have the source of income. I already have what I can do. I already have the business. Let's build it. Let's put in the effort. Let's make things happen. Let's go to Antalya. Let's go to the event on May 17th in Bogota. Let's make this happen and grow, and let you be the person with the results. Let you be the person who says, I knew, and I took the step and I started and I went for it. I didn't have to see the presentation on the 17th or be in Antalya, Turkey, none of that. I saw with vision what Juan had already seen, and I trusted him. I saw with the whole team. I saw everything they were developing, and we grew and started generating results. And that's why today I can have the results. And that's why I have made a testimony to tell you what has happened in my life. Thank you very much, Jesse. Thank you so much for joining me in this training. And to all the people who joined, it will be recorded on the YouTube channel. Don't miss it. Have an excellent night, excellent day, excellent afternoon, whenever you are listening to it. Be well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you, Jesse.